Okay, so Fox has a new the national desk story.
And in Houston, dry tonight, but
Got
this
another pretty
weekend
weather
into early
girl.
next week,
Pretty
another
weather
storm system
girl.
spreads rain. Well, hi there, TGIF everybody. I'm meteorologist Shannon O'Donnell. The big weather story out west today, we're going to have clearing skies for the Pacific Northwest, sending the rain instead into California. Always welcome any time of year, but especially after years on end of pretty significant drought and fire danger. You can see the rain returning to the Bay Area today, and a lot of snow expected over the Sierra Nevada as well. And that's the scene from here.
I've been asked many times, what law firm would you hire if you could hire any for your family? The answer is simple. I would hire us. Morgan and Morgan.
That's not self-ready.
Throughout their children's college education.
Please give them your support at 200club.org and help care for those who care for us.
Ashley Home Store's sale and clearance weekend event.
Love great values?
I ain't seen Doug since they replaced him with WDOT. Right.
At a fraction of the original price.
I thought he might even passed away. I don't know.
Infections or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection. Ask your rheumatologist about Humira.
Go to Humira.com to see proof in action. If you can't afford your medicine, AbbVie may be able to help.
So today, actor Jason Saget, sounds like Bob Saget said, I don't know, right? Ashley Audrain, Pet of the Week.
These Fudge Brownie M&Ms are really fudgy.
Yes, they are.
Today has information on the COVID pandemic. Gymnast Simone Biles, and then Mike Tirico, TBS Daily News, talking stories. Sorry.
It is a TikTok phenomenon, and that has so many singing along. One postman becoming a star.
Judge Jerry Joyce.
Racking up millions of views, and this morning he's going to join us live. He's going to have a special performance.
I don't think I never heard of a sea shanty. I'll admit it until this morning. Things to learn here.
You will hear one later this morning. We have a lot of headlines this morning as well, including President Biden's first full day in the White House. He's getting to work with a new national strategy to fight the pandemic, signing 10.
So Biden's working on his pandemic plan, so we hope that works for those of you who really have the virus and those of you who don't yet, right? Just be aware and care. Don't take your faith for granted. Speak up. Tell people you're waiting for marriage or not. Right? Quit playing dumb about the Bible you're not even reading.
His lawyers are making the case it's time for him to go home.
This morning, Massimo Giannulli holding out hope a judge will soon send him home from prison. Last year, the fashion designer and husband of TV star Lori Loughlin pleaded guilty for his role in the Varsity Blues college admission scandal. He's now about halfway through his 5-month sentence. But after spending nearly 2 months in solitary confinement because of COVID-19 protocols, his attorneys are asking he be released early. In court documents, Giannulli's lawyer details how the 57-year-old
talking about COVID sniffing dogs and right. You have to say we're together first, and I won't deny any woman who says we're together first, right? But if you're at work and you don't want to say nothing, or you can't say nothing, I don't know we did anything either. I gotta behave. And I'm not stalking you if we were together last night, so whatever that means to you, right? We can suddenly, unexpectedly run into each other. But you have to make me cheat on you, or my ex or your ex could be interfering, right? Dave might have, Chappelle might have COVID, right? But see, the problem with dogs is they can also bark at anything. No. Be careful with that. Ooh. The Powerball was on last night, but they're not sure by who. There might be a black female full-time assistant coach hired with the football team, right? And the Olympics will go on in Tokyo despite the COVID factor, right? How do you get your news from a ticker too, right? Yes. So I'm giving you credit in that I'm saying I'm watching Good Morning America, right? Right. You're the source of my news, right? That's what that means. Just that you get the news from a reporter actually in the field, which then becomes his story, right? Right. Or her story, right? If it's a female or a male, right?
On the basics, masks, hand hygiene.
Stephanie from CarMax. She suggested test drive should last 24 hours. Because sometimes the way it is isn't good enough. The way it should be.
This is Medicare from Blue Cross Blue Shield. This is the benefit of Blue.
Did you know the
Amendment states, there's a list right there on your screen. We're talking being state lawmakers in both Oklahoma and Arizona have filed bills or are preparing to, while Texas Governor Greg Abbott said he wanted to declare his state a Second Amendment sanctuary state so that no government official at any level can come and take your gun away from you. But as of right now, this does not exist in the state of Texas. So what is a Second Amendment sanctuary state or community? Basically, it is a resolution or a bill that is passed rejecting the enforcement of state or federal gun laws that they perceive to violate the Second Amendment. So far, we have found 4 states that have passed some sort of a statewide law protecting gun rights from federal interference on some level, that is. These states, right there on your screen: Alaska, Idaho, Kansas, and Wyoming. That number, though, is expected to go up. It's expected to grow with Joe Biden in the White House. The Democrats have control of both chambers, and one of his key platforms while he ran for president, as we all know, was gun reform. So the big question for you this morning may be, can these Second Amendment sanctuary laws actually be enforced? The answer seems to
The
be
one
no.
doing the reporting
States
is
are required
Angela
to enforce
Brown,
state
so
and federal
right.
laws, even if local
Gotta give her
ordinances
credit.
and laws
Gotta give her
differ.
credit.
Despite that, elected leaders and voters are calling for some of these sanctuary laws. They want this extra layer, basically, of safety for their communities, despite what the federal government tells them to do, Jan.
Thank you so much, Angela. The time right now, 38 minutes past the hour. Intense video coming out of Washington State overnight as a fire just blazed through a potato plant there. Authorities did issue a level 3 warning for the surrounding area due to, quote, a risk of ammonia tank explosion. And this morning, residents can now return home. There have been no reports of injuries. The fire, though, reportedly did start in the plant's dehydrator. 100 million vaccines in 100 days. It is the president's goal. And next, I'm talking with a doctor on the front.
So there was a program on in the 80s or sometime around there called The Equalizer. And Queen Latifah is doing a different version of it where the Equalizer is a female. That's going to be on CBS. And then there's Clarice. So, let's see what's on TV today. So on Sci-Fi, we got Z Nation. On AMC, we got paid programs. On Bravo, we got Below Deck. We got Fox and Friends on Fox. On Animal Planet, My Cat from Hell. And then Crikey, It's the Urns. Congratulations on your marriage and all that. Good luck. Good luck. Z Nation. Lung cancer from asbestos. Below Deck again. So we're just going to kind of go up the screen. Ride with Norman Reedus. Japan with Milo Ventimiglia, I guess. It's from Kyoto to Osaka, Japan, with actor Milo, taking in its culture, traditions, and meeting some creative local people, I guess. Below Deck. After 9, American Newsroom with Bill Hemer and Dana Perino. Till 11, Resident Evil Extinction is on Sci-Fi. Then Snatch with an unlicensed boxing promoter gets involved with a big-time criminal, and a heist goes awry when a valuable jewel is missing. I don't know. The Secret Life of the Zoo is on Animal Planet after the Irwins. Then The Zoo, A Star is Born. Treehouse Masters. Taint. Then Faulkner, focus on Fox and Friends, or Fox News. Outnumbered. Lethal Weapon 3 is on again, such yesterday. Dracula Untold at 1 on Sci-Fi. America Reports with John Roberts and Sandra Smith. Pit Bulls and Parolees comes on at 1 after Taint. on Animal Planet. And Treehouse Masters Sky High Spa. Well, that sounds like fun. After the zoo. Then, after Pit Bulls and Parolees, we have another episode. After Lethal Weapon 3, we have Lethal Weapon 4 again, right, on AMC. Then Resident Evil Apocalypse starts around 3 today. The story with Martha McCollum. Your World with Neil Cavuto. All I can promise you is I'll behave myself during the day and we can make love at night, but you gotta work that out for yourselves. Then Resident Evil again from 2002 is on at 5, right? Killer Whales, The Mega Hunt, Lone Star Law, after 3 on Animal Planet. River Monsters, and The 5, special report with Brett Barrier, I think, or Bayer, sorry, Unstoppable, River Monsters. Ooh, Zombieland's on at 7 on Sci-Fi. Tucker Carlson tonight, Fox premiere, News premiere. River Monsters was like a marathon till about 9. Jeremy Wade, Dark Water, What Lies Beneath, Australia's Deadliest. So, X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men 3 is on the Sci-Fi tonight. Hannity, Star Trek with Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto. The Matrix with Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne and Curry. The Instagram Angle. Futurama. River Monsters again on Animal Planet. Futurama Marathon. Fox News at Night with Shannon Bream. The Ingram Angle. Tucker Carlson tonight. Hannity. Then Resident Evil Extinction comes on at 1 on Sci-Fi. Jeremy Wade, Dark Waters, What Lies Below. Instagram Angle. Star Trek. But you don't know everything, nor do I. Don't treat me like I know it all when I'm learning. We're all ever learning, some people. And some people still can't come to the knowledge of the truth. River Monsters, but God doesn't condemn us, Satan does. So, but even if Satan does condemn us, who do you think's the one out in the end? God. God always outlasts Satan. Satan is impatient, a spoiled brat acting child. Understand what he is. You're my lady of the morning. Love shines in your eye. Sparkling, clear and lovely. So the zoo's on at 6 a.m. That's about as far as I go, right? 2.5 Men starts at 5 on AMC. So let's do the primetime channels, right? Which is the usual lineup, probably, right? Except, like I said, Fox has a new national desk news thing, right? Southern Doctors, WTOC Morning Break, third hour of today. Live with Kelly and Ryan. Wendy Williams Show. Today with Hoda and Jenna. Let's Make a Deal. Divorce Court. With Kendra Moore versus Christian Moore. Teresa Williams versus Garrett Patterson. Someone didn't take the last thing. It's not a bad thing or a good thing. Hot Bench. It's on at 11. Let's Make a Deal. It's on CBS. And then The Price is Right. Then Today with Hoda and Jenna. Then WSAV News at 11. The Bold and the Beautiful. Alright, I'm sorry. The Bridge. I saw the wrong word. Wednesday, the Wendy Williams Show is on. After Ryan and Kelly and Ryan. The View. Cameron Hall. Judge Judy, paid program. WSAV. The News at noon with WTOC. Judge Mathis. People's Court. The Young and the Restless. Let me clear my throat. You're starting in on me. Yes, sir. Alright, after Tamron, GMA 3, General Hospitals, Dr. Oz, The Talk. After People's Court, Kelly Clarkson is on Fox. The Real, Drew Barrymore Show, Maury, Ellen, Dr. Phil, Judge Judy at 4, WTSC News at 4 till 6:30, Family Feud, People's Court, WSAV News at 5, after Judge Judy, WJCL 22 News at 5, Below Deck, it's on Bravo, that's on all day. Then at 6:30 is the World News with David Muir, Nightly News with Esther Holt, Evening News with Nora O'Donnell, Family Feud again. There's an hour of that. Then The Big Bang Theory is on Fox. WTOC News, then a special WTOC Holiday Lights. The sinuses. Wheel of Fortune. WJCL News. Inside Edition. Shark Tank. The Blacklist. MacGyver. WWE. Friday Night SmackDown. Magnum PI. CBS. Dateline NBC. 2020. Speed's on tonight on Bravo. Then Blue Bloods till 11. Then your nightly news. The Daily Mail after Fox News at 10. TMZ. Then the Tonight Shows. With Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Stephen Colbert. Alright, let's hear something the CW. We'll just do that and PBS together. Right? WGN. So Joyce Myers is on this morning on WGN. $3 paid program jagging in. Judge Jerry, the Steve Wilco Show, Maury, Wild Kratz, Hero Elementary, Xavier Riddle in the Secret Museum. I am Louis Pasteur. I am Rachel Carlson. Curious George. Daniel Tiger. Pay program after Kifo Dollar. Jag. Starts at 9. Runs till probably 11. Then in the heat of the night. Steve Volko. Starts at 8 to 10. Maury. Gospel Train. Oh. Gospel Truth with Andrew Womack. After Daniel Tiger is Eleanor, I think it's Wonders or something. Why? Sesame Street. Fashion Fun. Welcome Pika Bear. You gotta let the woman choose or you lose. But don't act the fool. They're tired of your jealous ways. I know. You don't own her. Treat her like she's not yours. You don't own her. Just act like you don't even know her. If you see me walking down the street, look away, babe. Look away. See her walking by with a teardrop in my eye. Look away, baby, look away. Don't look at me. I don't want you to see me this way. Clifford the Big Red Dog. After Dinosaur Train. The Great British Baking Show. Sesame Street at 1. After Andrew is Judge Judy, then Rachel Ray at 1. Judge Jerry till 3, then Jerry Springer. Blue Blood starts at 3 on WGN after In the Heat of the Night. Eleanor Wonders Why again. Hero Elementary. Let's Go Luna. Nature Cat. Wild Kratts. Molly of Denali. Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum again. Odd Squad. After Springer's The Goldbergs. Blackish. Bob's Burgers. Family Guy. Alright. After Odd Squad is Author, then PBS NewsHour on both channels, then The Chavez Chronicles, Lucy, Worsley, Royal Palace Secrets. This week in South Carolina, Last Man Standing after Blue Blood starts at 6 to 7, or to 8. After Bob's Burgers is Family Guy, then Whose Line Is It Anyway starts at 8. Alright. News Station is on till late. Sometimes 1, 2 in the morning. Washington Week, Pride and Prejudice, Part 2. Miss Scarlet and the Duke on Masterpiece, Inheritance, Season 1, Episode 1. That premiered the 17th. In Concert at the Hollywood Bowl. Hecho in Mexico. Made in Mexico. Echo in Mexico. It's got an H in front, but H is silent. I think. I don't know how to do their H's though. I get confused between the J and the H, I think, for Muhar. It's either Hecko or Echo in Mexico, which means made in Mexico, right? Penn and Teller fool us, and WSAV News at 10, and then Seinfeld, right? That's your lineup till 11. And Schitt's Creek. That's a funny way to say that. Amber Rapport and Company. Pride and Prejudice, Part 2. Miss Scarlet, again. Washington this week. Firing Line with Margaret Hoover. The News Nation is on to 2. Then Daily Mail, 2 episodes of that, right? Person of Interest. American Masters, How It Feels to Be Free. Great Performances. The Magic of Horowitz. Inside the Mind of Agatha Christie again. Hometown Columbus. The British Baking Show, Biscuits and Tray Baits. Kept Meeting. Paid programs are on the CW for a while. From like 2 to 6 probably. Yep. There is Altamaha River Sportsman at 6. Then another paid program. Visibly Reduced Crow's Feet. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Episode 1716, Be Yourself. And then the Antique Roadshow after 6. So that's your morning lineup.